Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Today, it's probably gonna be a shorter stream, I'll be honest. But today we're gonna do a creation day. Basically just gonna test out farms, see, what we got going on. Alright, everything looks good. Okay. Alright, yeah, so, gonna test out some farms. Let's just make this day, because sounds good. Maps, don't need that. We're just testing some stuff out. I was doing a bunch of testing in this world. It's like a creative world I was doing. Let's just go over here. Looks like a warm ocean. But anyways, so for next season on Titancraft, I plan to work in an ocean. So I'm just making farms based on that information. And I got a couple farms in mind. So some easy ones, sugarcane, bamboo farms. They're nice to have. But I'm also thinking of doing a sheep farm. I know there's usually someone on the server that does one, but I don't know. I kind of want to make my own this season, or next season, I should say. I think it'll be fun. I haven't done one in quite a while, actually. My mic just. Okay, it's still there. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to need some redstone stuff. So let's get. We're going to need what? Dispensers, hoppers, droppers, minecart hoppers. We're going to need pistons, sticky pistons, actually. We're going to use observers. Um, comparators, yep. Repeaters. Probably target blocks would be good. Grass blocks. Probably some glass. We could try the method that Tango did. So let's get some trapdoors. Um, Probably some redstone. I don't know if we need any of this stuff, but we can try it. Okay. And then our building blocks, which I typically use stone bricks for building. Okay. Oh, right. We also need sheep. That would make sense. Okay. So, anyways, like I said, I plan to make my build in an ocean next season. So, might as well just make a farm kind of like where an ocean is and go from there. So let's kind of start right here. Let's go 3 up. Then I gotta remember how to do this. So we're gonna want like sections of 2. So we're gonna go something like this. Okay. Because I don't want to have like so many, but I'm gonna adopt that method that Tango did. Let's do that and that. Not sure why they're both brown, but okay. That works, I suppose. And then we could try doing this. Right, those need to be pistons. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna need some barrels as well. Let me try this and fence. No, not fence. Oh, you can try that. Um, stone. Sure. This is to figure out. More for this. So we gotta go rail. This. Okay. Feel like yeah, that might be a little bit better. Okay, so I'll go like this. I think it's something like this that Tango did. Uh, and I think it was. We can try that. Okay, so that is step one. We don't need this, don't need that. Um, ooh, right, we also need to make these observers, because they will. Does that activate it? Or do I need... I could just do something there, actually. That doesn't have to be like that. That's a TBD. Because I guess I could make a clock for it. And then Yeah, let's just do that for now. Because I don't need to worry too much about that there. I think also I'll need to move all this upwards, but that's fine. This goes something like this. Hopper goes right there. Glass. Nope. So it'll be something like this. It's just a mock-up, which is fine. Does not need to be perfect. All right. Then we got water, ice, and stone slab. All right. So we do something like this. Okay. All right. Torches. Right. And then I guess we do chest. Shears. Okay. That's there. So then that means all I have left is to do something like this. So oh, let me also make sure I can actually access this now. Huh. So I gotta scrap that idea. Okay. So this one I actually have to make this be facing like that. Otherwise, I can't actually. Actually, I can do something about that. Think. Okay. Bucket. Okay. So let's actually need another layer over here. No, I don't. Because we can just go like that. Like that. There to redstone. Target block. So now if I have wool, hmm, yeah. Uh, how do I want to do this then? Let's do that. Let's do this. That. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Doing this so backwards. Because the easiest solution is I just redesign that, but I don't want to do that right now. So in case I mess it up, let's figure that out. So that's locked. So I guess if I do target block instead, and then let's say I do this, that's not going to work because okay. Scratch this again. Because maybe I should be reading off of the barrel. Uh, Not exactly. So let's do like that. Should probably make a cover. Hmm. Okay. let's just redo all this. Actually, this. Okay, let's do that there. Dispensers. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we read off this. Go like this. That. We do this. Yeah, that there. Target block. Observers. Nope. Okay, let's do that. Alright. Then. Nope. Okay. Oops. Something like this. Fantastic. So, get rid of this. Uh, okay. Let's do something like this. Uh, 4, 5. All right. Okay. And then I guess we can let's do this actually, just so I know it actually works. Then hoppers. Fantastic. Okay, so that is there. That means we can then do this. For now, I guess I'll just do a small. Can always adjust it. Uh, hmm. Okay, that's not working. Okay. Does that mean I need to go one lower? So something like this. Target blocks. And then nope, still not working. Hmm. Okay. So that's still a fail. Yep. I'm busy. I guess there is an option. We could just make like a hopper clock maybe, and then kind of just hook it up to everything. Because I know how to do those. Those are easy enough. I need note blocks. I think that's the only thing I'm missing out of this. Uh, one more. Don't need you. I need you. Don't need you. Need you. sticky pistons and hoppers. And what's up? Okay. I'll actually need that right there. Plus, we'll probably want a lever for now. That works there. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. I did not want that. So let's do that. Huh. Oh, that's good, because it got pushed over somehow. Fence. Oop. You need to stay right there. Oop, my bad. Yeah, back in there. Okay. So I guess we'll have to do this method then. Which I suppose is fine. But otherwise it goes up to the tops. Hmm. Okay. Ah, see, it picked up half of it, but not that half. Okay, so that's something else we're gonna have to work with then. Well, this is why we're testing. Let's see. So we're gonna want another barrel, another rail, and let's just do this. Uh, okay. So something like that should work. Let me double check. So if I did Interesting. So it's getting stuck there. Why is it getting stuck? Is it... No, that's what caused it. Okay, so does that mean I need... Hmm. Not sure. Maybe I actually do need a hopper, so that means I have to raise it up even more. That's... Okay, so let's see how much we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, before I even get up to where the farm starts. And then I'm guessing I need an additional one for that. Now, an option I guess I could do. Let's try something. Powered, oops, rail. That's fine. No, can't place that there. I'm gonna do that there. This here. Oh, actually, this will remove all that necessity. Let's do that there. Let's do this here. This here. Let's do this here. And then... Does that lock this though? It does. Okay, so we can't do that. So I could do that. That's fine. Let's do this. Okay. Hmm. Uh, okay. I'm just gonna do it like this, just for sanity's sake. Okay. That's not as bad. Let's put all this in here. Okay. So maybe I'll just have a whole minecart just kind of, so I'll have like two sections. I'll split it up for 8 colors on one side, 8 colors on the other, and just have two minecarts go back and forth. That's a little bit simpler. It's not exactly the easiest thing, but then I can just have one full um, area for actually just dispensing it to like a collection to then sort everything. That sounds a little bit better. So let's do that. Okay. And then like yeah, it works. So I think that's not bad. Got there eventually, but took a little bit longer than expected. Nope, that's not what I want. Mud. Sugarcane. We can do bamboo. This one's probably gonna be fairly simple. Done plenty of them before. More is just as easy. Um, Only difference now is I'm gonna do minecarts. Um, Rails. Need both of these. We're gonna need observers. Maybe sticky pistons. Comparators. Repeaters. Um, and Redstone. Okay. So let's just go over here. Okay, let's work backwards. So let's have the collection area. Also get hoppers. Be here. Um, okay, and then let's do rails. Redstone torch. So let's do it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16. I'm just gonna do 16 for now. When I actually make the full farm, I might have the 32 length, but for now, 16 should be more than enough. We'll just do that. Nope. Oh, we're gonna need redstone, blocks probably. Okay. So that's actually a lot easier. So we go, because mud blocks are not a full block high, so hopper minecarts can access or get the blocks from up top. So that's good. Although it doesn't really matter since we're using hopper minecarts, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I do need. So for bamboo, I do need water. So sure. Nice part about living on the ocean will be water's everywhere. Okay, there's that. Water. Okay. All right. So let's do this. All right. Yep. Pretty sure everyone has seen what one of these is like. Not too difficult, not too fancy. Um, Actually, I kind of want to adjust that a little bit. Four, four. Yep. Okay. We'll need a light source. That's not my go-to, which always works. All right. So target blocks. Fairly simple. So if it goes like that, and then I think it's only the farthest one does not get triggered. Oh no, it all does. Perfect. And same with this side. Looking good. Okay. And then, honestly, the only thing left is this. So I can do like... Yep, not a bad farm. And then honestly, same kind of thing applies for the bamboo. Only difference is I would make it a lot taller. So instead of being 3 high, I'd probably make it 8 high. And probably put a couple more observers in. So yeah. Those I think are all the ones I kind of want to do today. I don't really know if I want to do anything else. Bamboo one, it's the same thing as the sugarcane, except taller. That's the only difference, really. And then the sheep farm got some good insight on what I will do versus what needs to be fixed. So this is now like more like the setup I will have. Only difference is instead of having each one have its own um, system, collection system, instead I'm just going to probably tear out this whole bit. So now it's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. So instead I'll have just one whole hopper mine or hopper clock that essentially turns everything on and off. And then I'll have a collection area that will help with this whole thing. So yeah. Um yeah, I think that's about it really. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video for those on YouTube. Follow for those on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. All that stuff. Yeah. Also, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to all those that are watching. Um, sorry I haven't been streaming past couple weeks. I was under the weather, so was not able to get my Tinecraft Christmas build done. So feeling most better, so that's good. But yeah, so after this, the holidays, I'll probably be streaming again. Uh, at least once a week. I'll try for at least once a week, and maybe we'll do more. Who knows? But yeah, with all that said and done, I'll see y'all next time. See ya, everyone.